The night before the university applications were due, I turned and sat down next to Ethan, the campus heartthrob, far away from them. Everyone, double-check your applications. The portal closes for good tonight. No regrets, no do-overs, our advisor boomed from the front of the room. Suddenly, Ethan glanced at my application form. That's a coincidence. I'm going to Paris, too. Before I could reply, a hand tapped my shoulder. Ava, don't you have something to say? I ignored him, turning back to Ethan, but Terry grabbed my arm and dragged me out of the room. Ava, what is your problem? He hissed. Throwing a little tantrum is one thing, but blocking me? Seriously? I'm warning you. Unblock me right now. If you don't, you'll never get the chance to add me back again. I was forced to stare at him for a few seconds. Okay, wasn't planning on it anyway. The color drained from Terry's face. Fine, don't come crying to me later. I turned to leave, but he grabbed my arm again, his eyes suddenly serious. The deadline is close. Check your application again, carefully. Make sure you didn't make any mistakes. He was about to say more, but Rachel appeared at his side, cutting him off. Terry, I don't really get this part. Can you help me look it over? Sure, let me see. Terry immediately bent his head to look at Rachel's form. I let out a bitter laugh and walked away. By the time he looked up to say something else, I was already back in the classroom. Ava, remember to check it again. Check it carefully, he called after me. Right. As if his words were gospel. He probably thought I'd do what he said, see that he'd switched his application, and immediately switch mine to follow him. What a joke. He wouldn't tell me the truth, so I would just pretend I didn't know. He thought dealing with me was a hassle. Well, I thought explaining myself to him was an even bigger one. Thank God I finally saw things clearly for once. Back in the classroom, Ethan noticed my foul mood and insisted on dragging me out to a campus concert to cheer me up. As we were leaving, we ran into a stone-faced Terry. He glared at Ethan, his expression thunderous. I knew what he was thinking, but I didn't feel like explaining. I treated him like he was thin air. As we rounded a corner in the hallway, I ran into him and his friends again. Dude, just tell her already, one of them was saying. The UK isn't exactly next door to France. Are you really okay with Ava going all by herself? Terry snorted. What do I care what she does? Besides, he added, she's definitely already changed it. She's just throwing a fit to get my attention. She's so damn clingy. I can't get rid of her. I froze, and we came face to face. Terry told the others to go on ahead, then backed me into a corner. Going to a concert with him instead of me? You're getting bold, little shadow. You think this little act is going to get to me? He grabbed my hand, his voice low and lazy. Fine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you the other day. Can we be done with this now? Did you check your application? He asked. Then, he hesitated. Did you, check mine for me, too? I said nothing. The silence stretched, thick and awkward. Just as the tension was about to break, Rachel walked up. Terry, they're all picking on me. You have to help me, she whined. Then, as if just noticing me, her tone shifted to one of surprise. Oh, Ava, you're here too. You didn't see my story and follow us here, did you? Don't get the wrong idea, she rushed on. I just love a good crowd, so I asked Terry to come. I've been a fan of this band forever. There it was again. That cloying, manipulative sweetness. I was done playing her games. While Terry was distracted, I slipped past him. I was about to make a run for it when Rachel physically blocked my path. I'm sorry, Ava. Is my being here making you uncomfortable? I'll leave. I just don't want you and Terry to fight. He's been in such a bad mood because of you lately, and it breaks my heart. I'd do anything to make him happy. With that, her eyes welled up, and she made a show of bowing deeply to me. What are you doing? Rachel, get up. Terry shoved me aside and wrapped his arms protectively around her. Ava, can you just stop freaking out every time you see Rachel? We're going to be spending the next 3 years together. Can't you be less petty? I stared at him, the absurdity of it all making me want to laugh. You think this is how normal friends act? He flinched, then sneered. So, the act is finally over? Weren't you the one who said she was pitiful and that we should take care of her? What's with the jealousy now? I looked at his face, a face I'd known for over a decade, and felt like I was seeing a stranger. If you want to take care of her so badly, why don't you just marry her? I spun around and walked away, ignoring Terry's furious roar behind me. If you walk away now, don't ever come back. I didn't even turn around. When I got home and sat down, I saw Rachel had posted a new story. They were playing Truth or Dare. She'd been dared to kiss someone in the group. Her eyes scanned the room and landed on Terry, but he didn't move. Terry, you're the one I know best here. Whoa, Rachel, what are we? Chopped liver, one of his friends joked. You don't know us? As the catcalls and whistles grew louder, Rachel's face turned beet red. She stammered an explanation, tears welling in her eyes as Terry remained motionless. If Terry doesn't want to, I'll just take the penalty drink. She closed her eyes and reached for a glass. Suddenly, a hand shot out and stopped her. You're allergic to alcohol. Are you trying to kill yourself? Terry's voice was low. Well, what else am I supposed to do? I have to finish the dare. Looking at Rachel's tear-streaked face, Terry lifted her chin. You couldn't have picked someone else? No. Fighting through her embarrassment, Rachel grabbed the collar of Terry's shirt, stood on her tiptoes, and tentatively pressed her lips to his. This time, Terry didn't pull away. He wrapped a hand around her waist and deepened the kiss. Terry, you're the man. The cheering and laughter around them swelled, but my heart felt like it had been dropped into a deep fryer, sizzling with a white-hot pain. Even though I'd told myself I didn't care anymore, seeing that still hurt. A decade of feelings doesn't just disappear. Ripping it out is always going to be agony. At 11:50 p.m., a small pebble hit my bedroom window. It was our signal. For a split second, I wished I had amnesia. I leaned out and saw him standing below, the same Terry who had been wrapped around Rachel just hours before. His voice was slurring, pleading. Ava, stop being angry, okay? Please, just change the application. The UK, it's great. I'll take you to see Big Ben.